In this session, we can see what is Actuator in Spring Boot, different feature of Actuator and how to customize the Actuator. What is Actuator? Actuator is mainly used to expose operational information like health, metrics, info, dump and many more about the running application. When to use Actuator? To monitor the health and other information of the web service in production environment and react to the situation to improve the performance. While starting the application in production, if you see any issues, then you can send the alert to the team to act. How to enable Actuator? To enable Spring Boot Actuator, we'll just need to add the Spring Boot Actuator dependency in pom.xml. How to access Actuator? By default, the endpoint is accessible through /actuator. Therefore, if we send a GET request to this URL, it'll return the Actuator links for the various endpoints. /health and /info endpoints are exposed by default. If we need to expose all endpoints, we need to add the exposure configuration in application.properties file. To explicitly enable a specific endpoint, we need to follow like this for specific endpoints. Let's test with all endpoints turned on. Now when you access the Actuator, we can see all the endpoints available in the Actuator. Also, there is a way the /actuator base path can be changed. For that, in the application.properties file, set the web.base path. Now let's restart the service and access the Actuator using the path configured in the application.properties. Let's check the health endpoint. Health can be used to know the health of an application. By default, we can see only the status of application using the health endpoint. To see more detail in health, we can set show details equals always in application.properties. Let's add the show details in properties file and retest. We can see the status also now. In next session we can see how to customize the Actuator endpoint using the interfaces provided by Spring Boot.